Guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. I always forget to introduce myself. So anyway, so like I was saying, on Friday, I promised you that I was going to show you half of my catalog haul, and it was delivered really late, late afternoon, early evening, and then, Friday night, going out to dinner, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show it to you today. I also have a project for you that I hope y'all like, but I've got a couple of housekeeping things to announce first, and then I'll do the haul first, because I think that's what y'all would really like to see first. So anyway, I've got my June host code going on through the rest of this month. When you shop in my online store, and if you use this host code, you will receive a free gift from me. The free gift will come in the month of July, because I wait until I have all of the orders for the entire month, and then I will order the free gift for everyone. If your order is $150 or more before tax and shipping, don't use the code, because you'll forfeit your Stampin' rewards, but you still will receive a free gift from me. Okay? All right. So the next thing is I want to announce the last week's Facebook Live giveaway winner. So okay, let me announce who the winner is. Okay, so congratulations, Lynn F. So Lynn, if you're watching, congratulations. If not, I'll reach out to you just to make sure that I have the correct mailing address. And if you will share this video, so all you have to do is see that share button next to the comment section. If you share that, you will have shared it on your Facebook feed, and then just type comment that you shared, and then your name will go into the drawing for the next Facebook Live, which I'm hoping to do on Thursday. Okay, I really need to switch to a different day. Fridays are just not working out for me. Fridays are just too hectic personally. So I'm hoping to do it on Thursday. But let's go ahead and get started with the haul. And the first thing that I wanted to show you that I got, and I already opened a lot of this stuff just to make it easier. And let me get my, where did it go? Well, anyway, I was going to get out my invoice, but I can't find it. So this is called the Darling Label Punch Box, and as you can see, it comes in this really pretty navy and like a brass colored tin. And I will say that I had let me put it this way, that's how it goes. I had a little bit of difficulty opening it. I didn't want to break a nail, so I had my husband do it. But this is what comes inside the tin, is this exclusive punch. I haven't taken anything out yet. Sorry if that was noisy. So this would be a great gift idea for somebody who enjoys crafting, but also for you to be able to get the Darling Label Punch. So this is the only way to get this punch, and the only way to get this exclusive stamp set. So let me put it up behind this cardstock so you can see it a little bit. Yeah, the tin's really pretty. I mean, you can, if you take out the plastic, you could really use this for a lot of different things. It also comes with 2 Stampin' spots, so you're getting Grapefruit Grove, which is one of our new in colors, and then Night of Navy, and then a really nice acrylic block. And I love this size acrylic block. I actually think I prefer these over to the thicker ones that we sell in the catalog. I love these ones. So it's always nice to have another block. And I would say this is the size of a D block. But like I was saying, this is a great gift idea. I think it's $45. I'm not sure. So anyway, here we go. Let me show you the stamp set again. So we've got a happy birthday, friends, best wishes, hello, thinking of you. What does that say? Thanks. So this is the same pattern that's on the lid of the tin. And then, whoops, Congratulations, Rockstar. So you can see these two stamps have the exact same outline as the punch, but all of these stamps will fit into that punch. So I'm really excited about this stamp set. I think that's really pretty. All right, so moving on. I got the glitter enamel dots, and I don't know if this is going to show up on video, but these are so pretty in person. The colors are really vibrant and just going to be perfect for summer projects. I'm guessing this is Coastal Cabana, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, and then one of our new purples. I haven't really, maybe Gorgeous Grape. I haven't worked with our new purples a whole lot, so I'm still not 100% on the names yet. But these are really, really pretty. You get 160 of these, and they come in 4 different sizes. So those are really pretty. And then I was so excited that to get this stamp set, this Accented Blooms. This is one of the stamp sets that I've really been looking forward to getting. And this matches the, here we go. This punch, which was in our Occasions catalog. And so you can see that we've got a thank you, a hello, and then this one's blank, and you can put these inside of there. And then this is some really pretty line art, so you can use your Stampin' Blends or your watercolor pencils. So there's really a lot of nice possibilities for this. Okay, so that was Accented Blooms. I got the clear mount, so it does come in wood. All right, the next 2 items are the Brights 6x6 Designer Series paper, and then I got the Subtles as well. So let me show you the Brights first. So we have, okay, so we have 4 different designs. We have this tone-on-tone stripe with tone-on-tone polka dots. And then we have this more kind of variated stripe, and then just random polka dots. So here we go. I'll have the stripes going the same way. So this must be Real Red. I would say this was Flirty Flamingo. Daffodil Delight. I like that. That's really pretty. I think this is Gorgeous Grape. Let me get my catalog. I should know this stuff, so I don't want to tell y'all wrong. Yes, Gorgeous Grape. So this is a really, really pretty fun new color. I love that. And you are getting 40 sheets in this 6x6 stack. This is Melon Mambo. I just really like the designs. It's very, you know, classic, not really going to go out of style, which I like. This is Bermuda Bay. This pattern I love. I love polka dots. And this must be Mango Melody. This is one of the new colors in the color revamp. I'm not really sure how to describe it other than it looks like mangoes. You know, kind of an orangey yellow color. And then Coastal Cabana. There's the tone-on-tone stripe, just really, really pretty. Pacific Point. And if y'all have any questions, just type them in the comments section, and I'll look at them randomly throughout the live, and I'll answer them. And then this is the new Greeny Apple Green, one of the new colors. Okay, so that was the Brights collection. And now I'll go ahead and show you the subtles. I'm sure I'll pick up the other collections. I just, you know, tried to be smart and just go with the colors that I tend to use most of the time, and that tends to be the subtles and the Brights. So let me flip over to subtles because we've got quite a few new colors in this collection. Same thing, 40 sheets. So we are starting off with Pool Party. There we go. And this, I'm going to guess, is So Saffron. This is a really nice yellow. I'm using it in today's project. I don't use this yellow a whole lot, so I need to start incorporating that. It's a really nice soft yellow. I'm gonna guess that this is Petal Pink, because the Petal Pink has like a peachy, it's more of a peachy pink. So I'm gonna guess that this is Petal Pink. Okay, this is Pear Pizzazz. Really nice green. And then the polka dots and the tone-on-tone stripes. Mint Macaron. I was really glad to see this color come back. And the stripes. And then this is one of the new in colors. This is called Soft Seafoam, and really, really light green. Just really pretty. Okay, and then this is another new color. This is called Highland Heather. So just a lighter version of the Gorgeous Grape. Really pretty. Okay, and then this is also a new color. This is called Balmy Blue, and I used this on a project last week. I think it was last Monday or Tuesday. So you can always head on over to iStampin.com and see that project. I really liked that color. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it really turned out pretty. Okay, and then Calypso Coral, one of my favorites. This is just a great color. Okay, and then finally this is Blushing Bride. Really pretty pink. Okay. Hi, Monica. I'm just showing off my half of my catalog haul. I'll get the rest tomorrow. So when I do my next Facebook Live, I'll do the other half of the haul. Does that sound good to everyone? Okay, let me put those away. Okay, pretty much everything else is embellishments, is in ribbon. I went ahead and took all the plastic off of the spools just because I always struggle with that. So I did get all of the 2017, 2018, or 2019 in color ruffle ribbon. You know, we carried this a ruffle ribbon a few years ago. I'm not sure if this is similar. I'd have to go back through the catalog to look at it. Let me just get all the colors out. Well, Sherry, there's definitely ways to get this at a discount if your wish list is super long. Okay, so let me show you this. It is 3/8 of an inch wide, and you get 10 yards. So this is powder pink. So hopefully you can see that ruffle. I love this ruffle ribbon. I can't wait to use it. And then this is Lemon Lime Twist. And then here we have Berry Burst. And I remember if this is similar to the ribbon that we had before that was ruffled, it was really easy to work with. and looked really, really pretty on all of the projects that I made. And we've got Tranquil Tide. Hey, Emily. And then finally, Fresh Fig. Just a really pretty, I guess like a dark mauve color. I'm not sure what color you would describe that. Okay, so that was all the ruffled ribbon. Then I got, if I can get my finger out, this is, whoops, this is the textured weave ribbon. It's a 1/2 inch wide. You get 10 yards of this, and this is in Granny Apple Green. I think this was the only color that this came in, but it's really, really pretty. It's like, well, they call it a weave. Yeah, textured weave. It's really nice. I like the white edging on it. It's, you know, I really think this is going to be, really make pretty bows. And so let's see, let me tie a bow really quick so you can see how easy this will work. Okay, it's not the prettiest. I would fiddle with it quite a bit, but you can see that makes really pretty. I like the white edging on that. Okay, and then I got the mini striped ribbon. So this is a 1/4 inch wide. You get 10 yards of that. This is in Poppy Parade. And then I also got it in, what colors? This is Bermuda Bay. So you can see the two colors there. Look how pretty those colors look together. So that's really nice. And of course, this ribbon will tie so pretty. And that's a really nice size. I don't think we have any ribbon this wide, or if we do, I must not use it very often. So that's the Bermuda Bay. Get a little bit more, and then the Poppy Parade. So you can see how pretty that is. Aren't those cute? That's going to be... This ribbon reminds me of a candy striper. I don't know why. I don't even think they have those anymore. That dates me of how old I am. Or if they do have candy stripers, I doubt they wear the uniforms, the candy striped uniforms anymore. All right, let's see, what else did I get? Okay, just 4 more things. All right, so I got the silver and petal pink baker's twine. And then I also got it in Pool Party. And I'll be honest, you know, this silver twine has always kind of given me fits with twisting. So I hope that, I hope these won't. But I do have a tip video that I made years ago where if you just put rubbing alcohol in your palm and just, you know, kind of like swipe the twine through the rubbing alcohol, that helps it from twisting. But it's really, really pretty. See, like that one's kind of twisting. Yeah, so I would say you're going to need to use rubbing alcohol. Well, no, that actually worked. This one's twisting. So yeah, you have to kind of fiddle with this, manipulate it, but it is pretty. I do like it. I love baker's twine. All right, so that was Pool Party and Petal Pink. Put these off to the side. And then I got the colored doilies. There's 24 of these. And these look like they're similar to the pearlized doilies. Look like they're the same design. So I would say that's Old Olive, Coastal Cabana. I'm gonna guess Flirty Flamingo. And then Grapefruit Grove. I'm gonna guess those are the colors with that. So like I said, you get 24. And then finally, I got the 2017-2019 in color flower buttons. You get 25 of these. So they're all the same shape. So there's the Tranquil Tide. Here, I'll just do this. There's Tranquil Tide, Lemon Lime Twist, Powder Pink, Fresh Fig, and Berry Burst. And I think I mentioned when I was going over the catalog last week or the week before, I like the buttons that are the new in colors, but they're really, really dimensional. And, you know, I'm a little hesitant to buy them because you couldn't put those through the mail. I would use those more for like gift packaging. So, you know, if you're making a really pretty package, I think that's when you could use it. All right, so let me kind of clean up and then we can get started on today's project. We are going to be using the Garden Impressions 6x6 paper, and this is kind of like my take on a one sheet wonder. You know how one sheet wonder, it's 12 by 12 and you cut it into certain ways and you can get like a lot of cards out of it. Well, so like I said, this is kind of my take on a one sheet wonder, but it's with a 6x6 pad, and I'm going to be using this color. I don't think I showed this off to y'all. This is the Garden Impressions collection. So here, let me show you this one really quick. So it's really pretty. This is hand painted. It's a lot of florals on the front and then an abstract pattern on the back. And the colors in this collection are, that's really pretty. That reminds me of like Monet. Let me get that. As I'm flipping through, I'll tell you the colors in this collection. So you can find this on page 191 in the catalog. It has a lot of colors. It's Calypso Coral, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Petal Pink, Powder Pink, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, So Saffron, and Whisper White. That's really pretty. So I have a little template for you. You can actually get 4 cards out of this. But I'm just going to show you 3 because honestly, one of the pieces, I couldn't come up with the design that I liked. So I thought, you know what, I'll just do 3 out of the 4. And then if y'all come up with a cute design with this one piece that I couldn't do, I'd love for you to share it. And you could share it on my Facebook page. I'd love to see it. I know, isn't this paper pretty? Hey, Valentina. Okay. I may have already shown you that one. Yeah, I did. So you can really see the pretty brush strokes in this paper, which I think is just really neat. And I love those flowers. And this goes with the stamp set. It coordinates with the Garden Impression Suite, which is on page 128 through 130. So it's that really neat stamp set. So I like, okay, so I already showed you that one. I like how they're, you know, creating papers and stamp sets that go together, which is really cool. Okay, and then this is the last one. That's really pretty. Okay, so let me show you the project that we're gonna make today. And I took one of my, I need that. We're using a stamp set that was in the catalog last year because I didn't really see any cute like stamps, like, you know, little cutesy things. So I'm using Hello Kitty, You could definitely do this with Bella and Friends. So here we go. And so there's one more strip that you could use to make, are they thicker than the regular? What are you talking about, Valentina? The 6x6 paper? If so, yeah, no, it's just regular. It's just regular weight. So these are the 3 cards that we're going to make. Like I said, there's one more strip that I just couldn't come up with the design. So like I said, if y'all come up with something, I'd love it. These are just really simple cards to make. So let me show you what you're going to need. So you will just need one 6x6 piece of paper. You're going to need some Whisper White cardstock to do the stamping, and this is the stamp set that I'm using, Pretty Kitty. Like I said, you could easily do this with Bella and Friends if you have that one rather than this one. You're going to need your Night of Navy 1/2" gingham ribbon. I love this ribbon. To stamp, I'm using Memento Tuxedo ink, and I just did a little bit of coloring, just a little bit of coloring in each of those. And I picked out the colors from the Designer Series paper, and that ended up being the Settles Stampin' Right markers. Now, actually, this is powder pink, but in the Settles collection, you have Blushing Bride, so you could easily swap out powder pink for Blushing Bride if you don't have this, if all you have is the Settles collection. So this is Calypso Coral and Pear Pizzazz. So you'll need those markers. And then really, you'll need some cardstock. I did all the die cutting for us in advance. So you'll just need So Saffron and Grapefruit Grove. The framelits that I used were the layering ovals, stitched shape framelits, and then the layering squares. So you'll need your Big Shot. And then really just your adhesive. So I'm just using Dimensionals, Snail, and glue dots. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do the cutting first of the 6x6, and I'll show you the little template that I made. Okay, I used it for, oh, there it is. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, what I did first is cut it off at 5 inches because we're gonna be using note cards. That's the other thing that you'll need. So our note card is 3.5 by 5 inches. So that's where I get the 5 inches from. Just go ahead and fold this. Okay, so what I did is I cut off 1 inch of a strip, so that's gonna leave you the 1x6. That was the one that I couldn't come up with an idea. So if y'all come up with something, like I said, share it. You're going to get 2 2¼ by 5 inch strips, and then 1.5 inch by 5 inch strips. So those are the 3 sections that I'm going to be using to make a card. And I really like this idea because I don't know about y'all, there's a lot of times where I cut this down and I just have so much waste. So I was really excited that I came up with, I'm sure other people have come up with this too, so I'm not saying this is original, but I just hadn't seen anything. So I was really excited that you could get possibly 4 cards out of this one little 6x6 piece of paper. So let me get my trimmer. And we'll go ahead and cut this down. So I'm just using my Stampin' trimmer right here. Whoops, wrong blade. Okay, so there's the inch that I just cut off. And then we're going to go 2 1/4. Another 2 1/4, and then that will leave us the 1.5 inch strip. And I like this paper because, and this is like what I would suggest doing, is find a pattern that looks good going horizontally and vertically. Because, you know, sometimes there's patterns that have a distinct, you know, pattern where it only looks good horizontally or vertically. So I like to look for patterns that can go either way. I hope that made sense. Okay, so this 1-inch strip, I'm just putting off to the side because we're not going to be using that. Okay, so let's start. Let's work on this one first. Okay, so we're going to need one of the 2 1/4 by 5-inch strips and a note card. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and use snail and attach this to the card. And it's really easy to line up. Just use the crease mark from when we folded it. Just make sure you've got it even at the bottom. Okay. So it's going to look like that. And then what I did for the ribbon is I just went along the edge with my snail. Maybe do it 2 times just to make sure you're getting a really good, you're laying down enough adhesive. And then I just placed the strip of the ribbon and just making sure it's straight. Just like so. And then I just came here and just trimmed it off, and then I'll tie a bow at the end. I'm going to get my sharper scissors. I'll just use my ribbon scissors so to get really a nice clean cut. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so this stamp, I'm using that little kitty that's all twisted up in the ball of the yarn. And I'm going to give you a little tip because I messed up the first couple of times. This stamp, when you put it on your block, you're going to want to kind of put it at an angle, because as you can see here, the kitty cat has like her head, kind of tilted to the side. So if you stamp it on straight, it's going to go like this. And when you try to die cut it with the oval, it's not going to turn out right. So you may have to play around with it a few times to kind of get it right. But there's just a little tip that I encountered. Okay, and so hopefully I do this right. So I've just got some scratch piece of Whisper white paper, and because I'm going to be doing an oval die cut, I kind of want to make sure that I'm giving myself enough room for when I die cut it. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and just do all of our stamping because I think this will give me enough room. And for the next 2, I'm going to be using my square framelit. So we'll put one down here. And then this next one we'll put up in the top right corner. Okay. And I'm just going to show you how I did the coloring. It was really, really simple. Because this is Memento ink, you do kind of want to, let it dry. Now for the kitty, I hope that y'all are going to be able to see this. I am using the brush end, and all I did is I just gave her a little bit of color on her nose and then just a little bit of pink inside her ears. So I'm just going to do it on the kitty cat on all 3 of these. So just lightly just color her in. And this just gives it just a little bit of color. Okay. And then for this one, I went ahead and colored the ball of yarn, Pear Pizzazz. And I'm using the brush end. And this is so easy to use your Stampin' Right markers to do. Just super simple. This one I used Pear Pizzazz to color in the leaves, so I'll go ahead and do that. And I don't think I colored all the leaves in, but I am on this one, so oops. I think I only colored the leaves of the flowers that I colored in. And that one has no green. I'm going to come back with the petal pink. And I did color in these little round flowers. So like I said, you could use Blushing Bride for that. And then for these flowers, I'm using Calypso Coral. Oh, you know what? I need to, just realized I'm coloring in the wrong images. Oh well. And then I did the bow. Ooh, I messed up on that one. Went out of lines there. Oh, that was really bad. And we are working on this card first, the one with the kitty cat. So what I did is I die cut this out using our oval stitched framelit. So I think it was the second largest. Yes, the second largest. And then I just found the coordinating layering oval scallop, and I die cut that out in Grapefruit Grove. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right here, and let's go ahead and layer the kitty cat onto the scallop circle. Just like that. And let's bring our card back in. And if you notice, if your ribbon is kind of like coming up, you can just go back in with some snail and lay that down a little bit better. All right, and we're gonna pop this up on dimensionals. So is everybody's kids out of school yet? I know probably like in the Northeast, y'all may have a few days left. It seems like y'all get out a little bit later than here in the South. Okay, let's see how far, I did it about right there. Okay, get that on straight. And then I just cut some ribbon and I tied a bow. And I'm going to attach the bow with the glue dot. Whoops, let me try that again. And then our first card will be done. Do y'all like to find projects where when you use a piece of designer series paper, you like to get the most out of that paper? You don't like to have a lot of waste? We're in New Jersey. Oh, the 19th. Wow, Jennifer, that's late. But I know y'all probably start after Labor Day though, right? Okay, where's my glue dots? There. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a glue dot right here, just at the top. And then I just mushed the knot into that glue dot, like so. And then, yeah, that's what I thought. When I lived in Texas, we used to start after Labor Day too. And then just cut it off at an angle. I know, isn't this ribbon just adorable, Valentina? I love it too. I was glad that they carried this over, because normally Stampin' Up like retires all their ribbon and you just have to start over. I need to cut that a little bit cleaner once this is over. So there's card one. Oh, and I forgot. Because these are smaller cards and I didn't really think I had a whole lot of room to stamp a sentiment in there, so I just decided to put them on the inside of the card. So the inside of the card is the message. So this one is going to say, "Life is messy." So I thought that was cute. Okay, so now let's go to card number 2, which is going to be this one. And so we have our image right here, and I used this square, and let's see which one. I think I used the second largest square. Yep. So you're just going to find the coordinating scallop square from our layering squares, and I die cut that out in So Saffron, which is around here. There they are. So I'm just pulling these colors, you know, from the paper collection, and we're just going to attach that to the scallop square. Just making sure that the scallops are even on all 4 sides. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now I'm getting the other 2 1/4 by 5 inch strip. Get another note card. And I love our note cards. You get 22 a pack, and it comes in Whisper White and Very Vanilla. That's the new color this year. And you do get 20 envelopes, so it's nice little, that they're already cut and pre-scored for us, so it makes putting these together super simple. Okay, go ahead and put snail on the back. This card's going to be landscape style. So we're going to be putting the strip up at the top, just making sure that it's even on the sides. Now for this card, I wrapped ribbon around it, and I actually wrapped it all the way around the inside. You can do it like that, or you can do like the cheater method, you know, similar to what I did with this card. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it all the way around. You can do it the other way if you like to conserve your ribbon, but I'm just going to do it like this. And I have the knot going off on the left side. So you do want to make sure that you get it pretty taut around the card. You don't want to have loose, droopy ribbon. Okay, and we can go ahead and cut this at an angle. And then again, make sure that's straight. And you can even take a glue dot and you can put it behind the knot just to ensure that that's not going to go anywhere. And you can even put like a glue dot behind this ribbon just to make sure that it doesn't slip if you do wrap it all the way around. And then on this one, we'll just put dimensionals on it again, and then we can stamp the sentiment on the inside of this card. I can't remember what I did on this one. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Valentina. Valentina said you can use the last strip to cut 3 little strips and decorate the inside. That would be very cute. See, I knew y'all could come up with something. Okay, and that's just going to go right there. And Stampin' Up! Had the 1/4 inch gingham ribbon years ago. I stocked up on it, and I still have a lot left. I still love it. Oh, I do. Gingham's such a classic pattern. I don't see how that can ever go out of style. You know what I mean? It's just classic. And for this one, I just did Just Peeking In to Say Hello. I think it's this one here. Yeah. So I thought that was really cute. You know, obviously the kitty cat peeking out over the flower pot. Oops, that was totally crooked. Not very good. That's where the Stamparatus would come in really handy. Okay, so there we go. We've got these 2 so far. And then the last one is going to look like this. Oh, here we go. I have it. So I used the same framelits that I did with this one, but I put the framelit on an angle to give it that diamond shape look. And so then I just cut out the same scallop square, and we'll just attach it this way. So I thought that was kind of a unique. I saw another demo do it on an angle like this, and I thought that was so brilliant. I had never thought about doing that, so I had to copy her. Okay, now this one I used the 1/4 inch and a half, and I went ahead and added some little strips of So Saffron to it. So let me figure out where I put that strip. I knew it was around here somewhere. It was just hiding. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, let me go ahead and fold the card. They are sweet and simple, Marianne. That's what I like. You know, I don't have time to make the really ornate and sophisticated, complicated cards. I've got to get things that are, you know, clean and simple. You know, that's kind of like my motto, my tagline. So that's kind of like what I like to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a strip of snail on both ends, but I'm going to do one end first. And this is what I like to do. This is where I really like to use our grid paper. So I'm going to line this saffron strip. So this is a 1/4 inch wide. No, this is a 1/2 inch wide by 5 inches. And I'm just going to just gently pick it up and make sure that this is straight. I'm not pressing too hard because more than likely I don't have it straight the first time, but it looks like I did it this time. I'm impressed with myself. That's unusual. Usually I have to adjust it. It looks like I do need to adjust it just a little bit here. So using the grid lines really helps you. You can, you know, do it vertically or horizontally, however, whatever way is easier for you. I'll do it horizontally this way so you can see it. So I'm just lining it up on one of our grid lines. And then I just kind of, I really don't know how much is peeking out. Just, you know, I just wanted just a tad, not a whole lot. Oops, I need to adjust that, go up a little bit higher. So, you know, you do want to, you know, try to keep it even on the top and the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect, but. So that's what I did there. And then, I forgot what my design looks like. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so then this just goes on the middle of the card. Just like so. Just make sure it's straight. And again, you can use your grid lines to help you do this. It's one of the great things about our grid paper is that there's lots more uses than just protecting your work surface. Okay. I'm a little bit higher up here, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, and then our little kitty cat's gonna go like that. And we can go ahead and pop her up. And I will have an edited video up later today, hopefully later today, if not early tomorrow on YouTube. So if you want to watch an edited version with all of the supplies listed and everything like that, if you just go over to my blog, I'll have a blog post up and everything, and you'll be able to watch the video there. And that's just going to go right there. And then I just cut some more ribbon and tied a bow. And this time I'm attaching it to the bottom of the image. So that's the other great thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to try to use the same supplies for all 3 cards, which makes it, you know, go faster and quicker. Well, faster and quicker, that's kind of redundant, Kara. Just to keep things easy and simple. Okay, and then let's cut off the ribbon at an angle. Okay, and let's see which one. I think this one says, what did I do on this one? Hope your birthday is just like you. So this could be a little birthday card. So let's go ahead and ink this up. I'm crooked on all of these guys, so like I said, pull out your Stamparatus to do these. If you don't have one, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful tool. So I should have pulled it out to demonstrate that for y'all, but you can see I have demonstrated it on other videos. So if you're curious about that, you can look through my blog post and it should be tagged and things like that. So let me pull out all 3 cards. So again, we did 3 cards using 1 piece of 6x6 designer series paper. And we do have we have this strip left over. And Valentina gave us a great idea of, cutting this into strips and, decorating the inside, or I'm sure there's lots of other things that you can do. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Marianne. Oh, hey, Donna. All right, guys. Well, what do y'all think? Cute? Give me some thumbs up, some hearts. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I thought these were cute. I love kitty cats. So I just thought it was darling to use the pretty kitty stamp set. I know that it's an older stamp set, but I think it's a classic. It's just darling. Oh, thank you guys. And just coloring in just a little bit. It's not daunting at all. It was really easy. You saw how easy that was. So anyway, well, thank you, Leanne. I'm so glad y'all liked this project. All right, guys, well, let me show you the June host code one more time. So if you currently don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. So I just have a code that you'll use that when you shop in my online store. You'll get a free gift in July. And if you have any questions about the projects that I did today, just comment below. Also, be sure to share this video so that you can get into the drawing for my next Facebook Live giveaway. I will keep y'all updated if I can do it on Thursday. Okay, it's summertime, the kids' schedule, everything like that. So I feel like the summertime, I'm just going to need y'all to be flexible. I hope to be able to, get a set date, but it may be a few weeks from now. So anyway, all right, guys, well, have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.